Hello everyone. So this is the my third time trying to, have this live stream. The My Wi-Fi is okay, everything is fine, right? But the connection keeps dropping, right? That being said, we'll just begin. So someone is asking me to, you know, clarify how to use prison levels because we were only introduced to it and it's not really discussed again. So pretty much, and obviously, I would have to do it in another lecture that can't be done right now. It's really not, that difficult. It's straight to the point, right? Straight to the point. It's the level that is between a true open and a higher time frame PD array, right? That's what it is. If you are looking at the weekly cycle, then you must have the true week open, outlined, and you must also have the 1 hour time frame, as your base for a higher time frame PD array. Between those levels will be your precision level. That's what it is. But of course, right, we will have sessions, which are not just lectures. It will just be Q&A. So if you want to be here, then you'll be here. We'll ask questions. We'll discuss things, right? So yeah, someone did matrix with that. So yes, the person that keeps asking about the indicator, right? You don't have to worry about the indicator. Indicator done. It'll be free for you guys. Like there's nothing to it, right? It's the first one that you receive is basically, it will just follow a rule-based concept which revolves around just having a sequence of SIMT plus a precision swing point that may form within a precision level during a specific time. That's pretty much all it is. The basic thing that I'm trying to stress on you guys, that I'm trying to push on you guys, the thing that I need you guys to use, right? Of course, falling below a true open is bullish, going above a true open is bearish, right? That's basically what it will be. It'll just be easy for you to see. It beforehand, you don't have to mark out or anything like that. So basically, that's the first one, right? The main thing, right, is to give you guys that. So, for, some time, see what you do with it, before giving you something else, right? Or see who tries to replicate it or something like that. Just a test, right? Quarterly shifts, right, are determined by the same thing that I just talked about. It's the base of every movement. There's nothing else, right? There's two main things that, happen before price reverses. It's either a low, a lower low forms, or a higher low forms if bullish, right? Failure swings or turtle soup. Failure swings or a stop run. That's what it is. There's nothing else that happens. Price either without taking out a pool of liquidity or runs after taking out a pool of liquidity. There is nothing else to it. Like, can you tell me something else that it's to it? No. And if that's not happening, what's happening? It's just consolidating. And price can consolidate, diagonally. Price can consolidate while either going up or going down. That's how do you determine when that happens, right? When you have, price slowly going upwards or downwards without leaving gaps. As long as there's no gap, it's consolidation. Expansion is, for expansion, you need, expansion. You need gaps to be formed. That's how you know that you have expansion. That's how you know that you have high probability price action, right? When you don't have gaps, when you just have, price chopping upwards or chopping downwards, it's the same, basically the same thing as having sideways, consolidation going sideways. Well, it's actually a little bit worse, right? And, those things usually follow, market conditions where you have decoupling. For example, you have the S&P 500 going up, then you have the NASDAQ going down, right? And you'll have choppy price action afterwards, right? You can trade choppy price action if, you can stomach it, if you can manage it. But, me, I try to stay away from those conditions, right? Definitely. So yes, this week you guys can see that we have news on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, right? And remember, whenever we have news on more than 3 days, I've said this many times, expect low probability conditions. Always. Is it untradeable? No, it's not. You can trade it. Of course you can. You can trade chop if you want as well. You can trade anything, right? But it'll just, you'll get your stop taken out more than not, right? Also, we have NFP Friday, right? Which is, it usually occurs when the first Friday of the month, right? Which will be this Friday, December 6th, right? So the best case scenario, we get a lot of volatility, right? Because price has been, one-sided, for a while now, right? So as long as there's volatility and there are gaps created, then what will be created afterwards? Consolidation, and then price will aim to fill those gaps as long as we have a cracking correlation. So here you guys can see, right, the base of this movement, right, which we did talk about here, right? And then again, we expected the continuation on the form of this precision swing point. So as you guys can see, every major reversal of what's there is either SMT. Even here, right here, we had SMT, right? Between here and here. Sequential SMT. Price fell, then we had SMT again, followed by a precision swing point. The fact that, right, this SMT plus this precision swing point, which just puts the nail in the coffin, right, covers a wider range, you'd say, of candles than this SMT, then price will obviously blow through this high, right? Here, precision swing point, no SMT. We will get a reversal, but we won't, that's all it will be, a reversal, right? Precision swing point here, if one's here, just expect price to fall below 50% of this range, right? I'm expecting you guys to, be advanced as you are, because you've been studying for so long. You don't need to see all the, things just drawn onto, the charts. Of course, there'll be times, and I'll begin to do that, very soon, and you'll see that, it's like you have extra vision, because before I, draw, you'll see it already. And it'll be fascinating to you because you'll say that, wow, I already see that. I see that gap here. I see that breaker here. I see that high probability breaker there. I see the true open right there. I see the new week open gap without using the indicator right there. That's the main thing that you need, right? And imagine, you working for a firm and just reading price without drawing on any levels, just being like, okay, we're going to expect price to go here. How impressed do you think they'll be? Right? Impressed, right? So someone said, what about the precision candle that's right here? What about it? What about the one that's here? Right? There was no SMT. Well, there was not a wider range of SMT than this one. So you shouldn't expect a reversal this yet, right? Remember the rules. Also, we're at all-time highs. It's easier to get an expansion when price falls within the range than to, get a reversal right here just based off of a precision swing point alone. Right? What else is December? What else? We have 5 days of high impact news events this week, and we have NFP tomorrow. tomorrow, on Friday, right? The odds are stacked against your favor. What's this right here? We had consolidation going upwards. Consolidation, same thing here, just chop. So this was, this happened eventually, the expansion to take out this high, but it took its own time. Here, you guys can see that obviously order flow is bullish, right? That's what it is right now. Bullish. The order flow is bullish, right? It's like every time Trump's going power, something, crazy happens. He presses a button or something like that. Or he just tells the people who actually do to do that. Anyways, at these levels, right, you do not, and first of all, we have no SMT here, right? No precision candle here. So at these levels, you need to approach it with caution. And also, you can see that we have contract expiry date, right, on Friday the 20th, right, which is only 6 days from now. Remember, as we go closer, to these dates, expiry dates, we tend to get irrational price action, right? Not that you don't expect price to expand or something like that. It's just the lower time frames will be more, spotty per se, right? Here, right, we can see that Ethereum blew through this high, so there's no sequential SMT here as yet, which means that, yes, this will definitely be our target for the next round. Liquidity is already so high, it's almost obvious, right? And there's one of two things that can happen, right? Bitcoin can follow suit, go higher with Ethereum, or it can stagnate, right? Which it does sometimes, while Ethereum just goes through this high, right? But still, right, we're at all-time highs, right? We are, for Bitcoin, right, we just need to see, either a correction, then a gap form, or we're just going to expect price to continue higher, right? Again, we are waiting for one of two things, right? A precision swing point, which not a precision candle, a precision swing point, right? The only time you focus on a precision candle is when you have a precision swing point in another asset. So once a precision swing point establishes itself, right, and then you have a sequential SMT form in a lower time frame, right, then you can expect something to happen. The same thing occurs here, right? If we have the same thing occur to send price higher, that would be, your way of anticipating a reversal. But for now, everything is just, we have stocks going up, S&P 500 going up, everything's at all-time high, and this is all occurring closer to the contract expiry date. So here we have silver, gold, monthly time frame, right? So here we can see that silver is falling within this gap, gold falling within this gap, and expect, as usual, what's been happening, all-time highs being taken, until what? You see something like this occur, right? Which is what I usually refer to as a generational sequential SMT, which occurs between the quarters of the quadrennial cycle, right? Here, price trades below this low, right, which is the low of 2019. Here we did not see that happen, right? And we will be keeping, this on our radar due to the fact that I had, inquiries, right, from some of you guys, right? I guess the currency was updated as USD, just did that, so you can see that, more clearly right now. So it's, for this week, it's just one of those weeks, right? Just one of those weeks. If you were a buyer, if you're scalping, you'll be okay, right? The only time I scalp is probably just for show to, show the concepts, right? Because it's more difficult to do so, right, over a swing trade or even a day trade or a trade which captures the weekly cycle or the range of the weekly cycle, right? But those are usually given beforehand. Here, whenever, price is high probability. This is just, as I've said, just one of those weeks. You just have to be more patient. Okay, but price expanded. It went up. Why did it go up? Could you, capture the move? Or was price just expanded? Was it even expanded during a time that you're supposed to be trading? No. So that's not how you look at it, right? You need to respect your rules. You need to have boundaries, for yourself, which will help you over time, right? And I have a word for those of you, right, which are successful. You're always passing your challenges. You can support your family now. You can, do whatever you really feel like to do right now. Some of you talk about quitting your jobs, proud of you guys, but I would, be more proud if you would participate more in the community. I understand you are at a level right now which you feel comfortable, or, you probably just, don't feel like you should be talking to anyone unless they're paying you. I know that feeling, but, it's a community, right? And it would be great to see you guys participate, right? Some of you guys realize some people probably just, they're there, but like right here, listening right now, you guys, yourselves, you're not participating in the community, but you're here. It's a community. You guys are here together. You grow together. Some people are just, slower learners than, you guys, or have less experience, because some of you came here with a lot of experience, right? So it would be nice to see you guys participating, letting everyone know that, okay, it's okay to wait, today or for 2 or 3 days, right? Or, just drop your chart in, something like that. You can even drop video, anything you want to do, right? So, yes, I hope you found this useful, and you will get the, a update from me, if you haven't, pertaining to the lifetime membership. Like, it's a ton of you guys. I believe we've done like a half to 3/4 of you guys already. Some of you, I'm pretty sure that a lot of you guys already received notifications, right? And you either receive, an extension, or you will, just see that the payment is paused, which means that you won't have to be paying anymore. And before it goes, someone says a lot of people have different interpretation of same videos for some reason, which adds in confusion. And that's something that's, special to everyone, right? Not everyone, this is, crazy, right? Not everyone will see the same exact thing, right? And some people will see different because they have been looking at the information longer than some people. Some people watch the videos 10 times. They watch one video 10 times. Some watch it 5 times, right? Some are back testing, some aren't. So the ones that are back testing will see the things that the ones that aren't back testing are seeing. Some people just try to plug the thing in, live paper reading. When you can't do that, you need to be back testing. You need to be, working on your reticular activating system to see these things, right? You need to see the pattern form before it even does. You need to see the SMT form before it even forms. right? That's what it is, right? So yes, the confirmation of things, I had already paid 12 months. Okay, just because you said that, right? I forward this message to us. This is to get right on you right now, right? But yes, we're just going through, by, the first person that, messaged us. So we're just going down the line and making sure that everyone is taken care of, right? Which will be the last thing, we have to do right now. So yes, I hope that you guys found this useful. I hope that you guys are back testing. I hope that you guys are, trying to, form either, you can do many things with this information, right? And I am not against you doing anything at all. The main thing for you is to come here to get information to help you to make money, right? That's what it is. You want to come here and learn how to make money. You want to come here and learn a skill that can just make you make money in many different ways. You can trade. What else can you do? Right? You can sell your analysis to firms, right? Once you have a proven track record, right, and everyone will try to be throwing money on you just like that, right? So yes, I hope that you guys found this useful, and we will be back same time next week, right? It's the end of the month, well, the end of the year. So we're just working on, transfer everyone, right? And checking everyone, cross-checking everyone, making sure that no one sneaks in, right? Because I believe that some of you guys, like maybe one person, and we know who it is, right? Because the links are sensitive. They send a link to this, a group of their friends. So like you had 3 people that was not supposed to be on the wait list trying to, pay to get in right now, trying to get into this group, which, you shouldn't be in this group if you're not already in this group, if you understand, right? There will be no one else joining this group, as I've said before, right? If it's 500 of you, that's it, right? So yes, hope you guys found this useful. And I hope that you take everything that I say, very seriously, right? Ciao.